Hi, I'm Judith Piazza, and I'm so happy to be here again with World Drum Club. Thank you, Kalani for inviting me to be a guest artist. And I'll also give a shout out to my deepest teacher of frame drumming, Glenn Velez. So today I want to introduce you to the Sai'idi rhythm, which is another 4-pulse rhythm, very, very popular in the Middle Eastern dance of the Arab world. And so the melody of Sai'idi sounds like this. Low, high, low, low, high, low, high, low, low, high, low, high, low, low, high, low, high, low, low, high. Doom, pa, doom, doom, pa, doom, pa, doom, doom, pa, doom, pa, doom, doom, pa, doom, pa, doom, doom, pa. So we're using doom for the low sound on the drum, and pa is the vocalization that I use for the high sound, for this popping sound on the drum. And the low sound, this doom, is made with the whole side of the thumb making contact with the drum head right at the rim. The fleshy part at the bottom of the thumb is right at the rim of the drum. And the motion comes out from the drum and then in. So there's some momentum. If you were to do a doom right here, you wouldn't get much sound. So this momentum in frame drumming is very important to get a good quality resonant sound. The pa is made with all the pads of the fingers, including the thumb pad, making contact in the center of the drum. You can also use the heel of the hand to make contact for that popping sound. There's a slight cup of the hand, very little, that helps to create that popping sound. So we have boom, pa, boom, boom, pa, boom, pa, boom. Notice how the two dooms are together in the middle of the rhythm. Here's one. Boom, pa, boom, boom, pa. So I point that out because the other 4-pulse rhythms that we've learned so far through this video series, Baladi and Maksum, have the dooms in different places. And we'll go through that at the end of this video. So we refer and repeat all of them together so that you can hear the similarities and the differences between them. So we'll fill in Sai'idi though now. Sai'idi we can fill in with takas, just like we did with Baladi and Maksum. And takas on the frame drum in this lap style position. So I have the bottom of the drum resting on my knee. And the takas are made with the ring fingers coming into contact with the head of the drum towards the rim. So right at the rim, because you're looking for a high sound. So this hand on the top, whatever is your non-dominant hand, is on the top of the drum in this position. And when you're not using that hand very much, you're just resting your wrist flat on the top of the drum. However, when you start doing these takas, you roll the wrist to the outside just a little bit so that your ring finger can come across and make contact with the pad of the finger onto the drum head. And this takes some doing. Notice how my other fingers are also helping it along, but they're not making contact with the drum head. So we have ta, ka, ta, ta. And just for your familiarity and awareness, there are other sounds that are vocalized to relate to these particular strokes on the drum. But today I'm using doom, taka, pa. So we're going to fill in the spaces in Sai'idi with these takas. We'll fill in every space except for the last one as you begin to get comfortable with moving the hands around in to the center of the drum, back to the rim, etc. So here we go. Doom, pa, taka, doom, doom, taka, pa. 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 Now I'm going to fill in the last space, which is the next level. So we have taka, doom, pa, taka, doom, doom, taka, pa. Taka, doom, pa, taka, doom, doom, taka, pa. Taka, doom, pa, taka, doom, doom. I'm going to improvise a little bit around this rhythm now so that you can hear some faster paced takas and some ways of improvising while still keeping the melodic contour very, very clear of Sai'idi. This low, high, low, low, high. So I slid into a maksum, one phrase in there, but that's good because that's what I want to go into next. So there are many ways to improvise around these basic 4-pulse rhythms to make them beautiful and resonant, and just to be able to sing these rhythms into the world. So what I want to do right now is to show the differences and the similarities with the 3 4-pulse rhythms that we have gone over so far in this video series. So I started with baladi. Baladi has the 2 dooms in the beginning of the rhythm. Doom, doom, pa, doom, pa. And then we went to maksum. Maksum has 2 dooms, but they're not together. So whereas baladi and Sai'idi have 3 dooms in the rhythm, maksum only has 2. And it sounds like this. Doom, pa, doom, pa, doom, pa, doom, pa. And then Sai'idi, the one we just learned, has the 2 dooms in the middle of the rhythm. So it starts doom, 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 pa, doom, doom, pa. So I'm going to play these now in succession just for practice and for really feeling this basic 4-pulse rhythm dance in you and in your hands. So I'll start with baladi. I will not fill in takas on the last space so that you can hear when the rhythm shifts to the next rhythm. And I'll do 4 repetitions of each rhythm. So we're starting with baladi. Doom, doom, taka, pa, doom, taka, pa, taka. Maksum, doom, pa, taka, pa, doom, taka, pa, doom, pa, taka, pa, doom, taka, pa, taka, doom, pa, taka, pa, doom, taka, pa, taka, doom, pa. To Sai'idi, doom, pa, taka, doom, doom, taka, pa, taka, doom, pa, taka, doom, taka, pa, taka, doom, pa, taka, doom, taka, pa, taka, doom, pa. Baladi. I'll speed it up a little bit. No? Maksum. Sai'idi. that for this video. And my next video, I'd like to introduce the same rhythms, but with an accented talk instead of a pa for the high sound. So stay tuned, and thank you for tuning in.